such an asshole.
Dear Cappy, I'm a guy who's a certain age at a place who does a thing. I'm in my mid 20s. I'm getting paid for college by my work and an associate's degree in business for free. I'm about 4 months away from finishing a bachelor's degree in operations management with a concentration in logistics. This is called supply chain management. Work wise, I've got about several years of corporate accounting experience in a particular role. I'm trying to anonymize it so you don't get identified. But you have 4 years experience in a entry level type of accounting role across multiple divisions with credit experience and some general ledger exposure and several more years of not accounting experience. I'm stuck in this low level accounting position at this company, but looking to pivot into a better paying position when I'm done with school because I can't get an opportunity at this company, even though they're paying me to go to college. I didn't major in accounting, so I can't move up in my department. I make about this amount in my current position in a place. Nice place. Do you think my degree in field, supply chain management, operations management with logistics are solid choices in today's market? No. Let me tell you why. I, unbeknownst to many of you, always an incredibly fascinating person, always surprising people with the many things I have done. I have a master's degree in supply chain management. Cappy, why would you get a degree in supply chain management? Because I did the homework for someone getting their degree into master's in supply chain management, and it was all bullshit. I'm not saying supply chain isn't an important thing, but the degree itself is bullshit. Yeah, you chose the wrong thing. Now, if you were in accounting, why didn't you choose accounting? It's moot. It's pointless because you're 4 months away from your degree. You might as well finish it off. And then what I would do, whether it's the school you're going to now or you transfer your credits to Western Governors University because you have a business degree, right? So a lot of those credits should carry over. And you're going to further complicate the analysis, which I'm not too clear what's going on with your employer, but it seems your employer may rescind the payment. I don't know how they can rescind the payment. They either pay for your education or they don't. But I would just go drop the money. It might take you 6 months more to finish the courses you need to get a degree in accounting, and there you go. Whether or not your employer pays for it or not. But yeah, supply chain management is a worthless degree. I would not recommend you get it. Look, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. The only degree worth getting at a business school is accounting. That's it. There's no other reason to go to any other business degree in business school. And there's no reason you should attend an actual business school. You should be going online to ASU, liberty.edu is another one. And the one I always promote, Western Governors University. There probably are others that are accredited. But yeah, no, supply chain management, it was a joke. It was just another business. It's just common sense. And then there's flow charts and memorize the 5 important points of supply chain management. It's it, and I wouldn't say it's as bad as like sales or marketing. Like it's not Dubrowy as like general business. There's a little bit of application to it, but no. And the only reason this client of mine was getting a master's is because he needed it to get promoted, even though he had tons of experience, tons. And which in that case, but there was a promotion in line for it. That made sense. Do you think so? No, but it's moot. In your play, is it a solid choice? No, it's not, but it's moot. You got 4 months left. Is there real demand here? Like I hear you talk about accounting and the trades? Yes. Or do you think I should consider pivoting to something else? No. I'm currently why don't you guys contact me before you choose these degrees? Why do you look up the supply chain management worthwhile endeavor? Currently stuck in a dead end, low level accounting job and need guidance for my next. All right. So here's the thing. You have accounting experience. So I think accounting would be a breeze for you. I don't know. Can you talk to your boss? Say, I want to pivot to accounting. Would that be okay? But yeah, you say you want to increase your income. Supply chain management is not going to increase your income. Uh, so I was confused. I said, so your company will or will not promote you if you get a degree in supply chain management. And here's where I get confused is, yes, my main issue is the company I work for is paying for my degree, but not giving me an opportunity to use it here. Well, why did you, why did you choose that then? Why? I've been told from behind closed doors that if they can't give an opportunity, they will let you leave without paying it back. So you mean they so does this tuition reimbursement come with strings attached? That's horrible. What did you sign something that said that if you leave, you have to pay it back? So no, they just made you a slave? You should have signed up for that, man. Like now you can't is there a time you gotta work there for a while and then they can't claw it back? I'm wondering about the legality of such a situation. I'm not a lawyer, but now you gotta deal with it. I've been at this company for several years and I'm a high performer, so I don't see them making me pay it back if I do have to leave. Why? I just really need some guidance on what to do next in my career. My Gen X parents aren't in my life. No, Gen X is I thought Gen X were the cool, edgy ones. And I didn't have any family help and guidance. Yeah, but you had asshole consulting, right? You had asshole consulting. Asshole consulting is 11 years old. Ugh, God damn it. Not trying to write my sob story because your YouTube explains everything well, but yeah, no, I get it. I get not everyone comes across this channel when they need to. All right. Well, you're kind of in a rock and a hard place. As far as my analysis goes, they don't care because they're not going to give you a job in supply chain management, right? So I would say for the next 4 months, like if you got a semester or whatever left, can you switch now and say, I'd like to switch to accounting? Or did they agree to only pay for one degree and that was it? I mean, your options aren't all that great. So I- if they would allow it, I would switch to accounting. Um, Whether or not they want to claw it back, that's a problem you get to face in the future. And I don't know if they're going to. If you switch to accounting, then maybe there'd be some opportunities at the business, but there's not supply chain management. You said it yourself. I don't know why you did that. uh, but whether they claw back the tuition, and here's the other thing, let's do some analysis. What are they paying in tuition? Right? If they're paying like a lot of money, say 30 grand a year for your tuition, oh, absolutely not. I would say, no, I'm done with that. I would finish your supply chain management degree because they probably already paid for it because 4 months isn't a full semester. So they've already paid it in. But let's say they toss 70 grand into your education. I would not then switch to say, hey, can I major in accounting now? Because then you're just going to owe them a lot more money in the outside chance that you leave. And everyone leaves their employer. Everyone does. So you're fucking stuck in a certain way with the risk they're going to claw back that money. So don't become indebted to them anymore through their free tuition that has a shit ton of strings attached that probably makes it not free. And then what I would do, because you would have finished a business degree, go to Western Governors or ASU or whatever accredited online school you want. I recommend ASU. Finish off your accounting degree with your own damn money so they don't owe you that. And now you can work for your current firm, maybe get promoted within your current firm and or leave your firm, which is an inevitability. I'm surprised you've stayed there that long as it is. That's great. I mean, hopefully they're a great employer. But yeah, I would get an accounting degree because you're going to be stuck in this shit. Now, if you wanted to, you don't have to get an accounting degree. Me and Chad have this course called The World's Greatest Accounting Career, where it teaches you how to get a career in accounting. One way is the traditional route that you're doing, get a degree. In this case, it would be accounting and work, and then a CPA. There are other ways that you could become an enrolled agent, certified through QuickBooks, but your employer is probably not going to promote you if you do it the not education route. Seems like they really want a degree. But the course also has a bias towards becoming remotely and self-employed. We're not saying that's the only way to do it. And we do show you ways to get promoted within a corporate employment structure, but you're committed to getting a degree. If you have an employer, you want to work in accounting, you're going to need a degree. So I don't know if that course would be worth it to you. But if you're going to you're so close to it. I can't imagine how many courses. And Western governors allow you to take as many courses as you want. And then you pay a flat fee and take as many courses as you want. You should be able to bang out an accounting degree. And now you got yourself an option. That added tuition you paid is not going to be beholden to the employer if you decide to leave. And given you're there, I would try to get a promotion within the company once you get an accounting degree. And if not, you'd leave. And then, I'm curious how much would you owe if they clawed it back? Guys, never make these deals with the devil. This is why you need parents. This is why you need a dad. Everyone has a dad, everyone has parents, but you have sucky fucking parents because they're American parents, and American parents fucking suck. So I have a course called The Dad You Never Had. That's another course you might want to consider taking on Teachable, because if you didn't know about this, you negotiated, I want to say this poorly, but this naively, this uninformed like, there are other things you probably make a mistake as well. But, I mean, you're getting paid pretty good. So finish off your degree. Start investigating Western Governors University. Look, what kind of how quickly you can finish your accounting program. Then get yourself a degree in accounting, so you have 2 degrees. See if you can stick with your current employer because it sounds like they're paying you rather well. Maybe you get promoted within the company, but then after a certain amount of time, be like, yeah, I got a better offer. I'm not much of one like you gotta get promoted all the time, but yeah, over time you should be promoted. You should make more money. And but by the way, the main way you get promoted is you go work for the competition. You go work somewhere else. That's just how it is. That's true. I never got a promotion. I got promotions, but I never got pay raises working in corporate. You had to go somewhere else, like within the company. I got pay raises when I went and worked for someone else. Link below is my book, Worthless, The Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major. You may also be interested in The World's Greatest Accounting Career, available on Teachable. And then also on Teachable is The Dad You Never Had, which pretty much everyone under 30 needs right now. We got any super chats? We have a super chat. Drew, what do you think about paralegal certification? Sure. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's a step up. How much money do you need, Drew? I mean, do you want like just an easy? Because aren't you mostly retired? I guess it'd be okay for you if you're looking for something to do. Yeah, why not? I would probably go like semi-certified mechanic. I do something more trades like. Well, yeah, you got spare time and this is going to be boring. For a young person, I wouldn't recommend it unless I think a paralegal certification would be for somebody like particularly young women who want to get married and be a stay-at-home mom. And you don't know when you're going to find your husband. So you got to have some kind of profession, but you don't want to overinvest too much in an education until like, the kids are out of the house. Then maybe, I want to become a real lawyer or something like that. But yeah, it's a nice temporary. Or if you're a minimalist, like I don't need that much money. I just want a simple thing. Okay, yeah, I could see it. It's not this grandiose, amazing thing though. I wouldn't, but if you're retired, like, I got a buddy who's a retired executive at a well-known company, and he just plays in a band part-time, makes a little bit of scratch. He doesn't do it for the money. So I'd imagine, yeah, I mean, yeah, do you got an interest in it? I think it would be dreadfully boring being a paralegal, but if you're interested, yeah, go ahead. All right, there you guys go. Questions, answers, Asshole Consulting. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.